Hello, I'm Alcesta. In this video, I would like to make a topster, which is like this, let's say, quote-unquote tier list, on the best horror games, because this channel is oriented towards horror games, and I played many. But this will be a really interesting video to make because I have so much different opinions on horror than other people. So I think it will be very weird and different from the norm, from the majority, which I think is a good thing. Um, and I would be happy if you could share in comments down below what is your topster here. I don't know if I'm gonna have a 9, I'm not sure. I don't think there is that many good horror games, so I'm gonna keep it short and maybe we're gonna add some, things to put like the games here. But actually you can actually put like movies, books, shows, music, whatever. We're gonna put games. Also have a cold core, ambience, so it will keep it atmospheric. But let's get into it. So because, this channel is really focused on Amnesia series and the whole kind of frictional games, I'm gonna introduce a lot of games from it. And my favorite game when it comes to horror and just in general, my favorite game is obviously Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Okay. This game is phenomenal. I have a poster here, like a fucking big poster, like A0. I don't know how does it called, but you have like A4, A3, like a size of a paper, and I have a A0, right? Which is like really big, and that's like my poster that I have here. Exactly this, because I love this game. And I don't want to be biased, okay? And I definitely think that this game has some certain, like a lot of people are biased, right? But for me, when I play, just like I have a chill evening, I don't want to do anything like around CS and stuff. I'm just gonna like sit and play Amnesia, and it will just immerse me all the time. And it's because I just love medieval, and I love castles, and I love horror. So for me, and I love art, and like I love atmosphere, like all the combination, all the things that I love and enjoy is in this package called Amnesia: The Dark Descent. It has insane story, it has insane puzzles, it has insane immersive environments and atmosphere, and it's awesome. Like, nothing wrong about this game. And I always play it, and I'm always so happy to play because there is no boring segment. And all the environments are awesome. And I really like how this is kind of like a straight game, like a straightforward game, but it has like a hub areas, which is something that keeps. And also like you have the contrast between dark and light levels. You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to explain it to detail, but Amnesia: Dark Descent, if you did not play this game, you need to play it instantly. This is a must-played game. Now, I could also talk about some custom stories that I love because, yeah, custom stories are not official game, but some creators put so many work into the custom stories that they're even better than the original game, almost, I would say. So one of it is definitely Fleeing. Fuck, I cannot type it. Yeah, Fleeing Bernberg is here, so I'm gonna put it here. And also one more is Amadeus. Yes, is also here. It's crazy that custom stories are here as well. I'm thinking about some other mode. For example, the grade work I don't like that much. I don't know. I feel like the grade work is pretty bad. I don't know. Maybe I need to play it again. I'm not sure. Besides that, what is popular? Into the Portal. I don't like it. I think it's super bad mode with a lot of creative ideas, which is cool. And like what you can do actually in the scripting and stuff is crazy. But other than that, I don't like it. And then you have like a troll mods, and not really like committed mods that should have this spot. Fleeing Bernberg is an extension to the Dark Descent. It really feels like a DLC, like a really good DLC. And it's like what will happen after. So when the Alexander will escape, or is a good ending, I'm not sure exactly. But simply Daniel's wake up in the orb chamber when he ended in the Dark Descent, and you go actually back through the places that you've been before. But there is also an ambience that is a bit like a slowed, and it's like a end of a time kind of vibe, which I really like because it feels when you go, for example, into a bag hole, it has so crazy vibe that you really think about, oh my god, I was there once, now I'm going back, I'm last time here in this place. And it's actually nostalgic. It's like, you know, I don't know how to say, it's like, it's beautiful, it has its own beauty. And I just love so many stuff, like all the details and everything, it's beautiful. And the ambience, atmosphere, and also like obviously I have some certain stuff from the main game, but what the creator does is that he actually makes those environments first of all demolished, and second of all he makes so many creative ideas around puzzles. They're way more funner than in the original game. And I also love how there is many endings, how you have a ghoul instead of grunt. The ghoul is from a rebirth. I think it's so well fitting monster for the castle itself. And I also love the new locations that we can see in the castle. So I feel like this is again must play custom story. But yeah, obviously going a bit lower on the Topster because it is. I mean, no, actually no. I'm gonna rank it after it, but Amadeus, another one, crazy custom story. It's not custom story; it's like a full conversion mod, but it's crazy good, and I think it's like literally the most quality custom story ever. Literally, like it's way better than Fling Bernburg, because it has its own style, and it's like a different game. It's beautiful. It has such a good story. It has such a cool stuff in it. I don't know. I like it even more. The monster is great. It's awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna place it like here. I'm not sure where I'm gonna like place it in order, but yeah, let's get into the other ones. So another game now, going a bit from frictional games. We're gonna come back probably. I'm gonna go into a series that everyone knows definitely, and that's Outlast. Outlast has a free entrances. It has also DLC, but it has Outlast 1, Outlast 2, and Outlast Trials, which is a multiplayer game. I actually have so many hours on Outlast Trials. I was checking pretty recently. It's so crazy. I didn't know, but I have 50 hours on Outlast Trials. Crazy. Um, and yeah, I played it like overtime, pretty a lot because I liked it a lot. But yeah, so simply Outlast 1 was something that I definitely was growing up on. Oh, what is this doing here? Um, really enjoy it, but playing back it again, I feel like it's just not that good. There is definitely some really tense scene and some really crazy stuff, but I don't think it's that good to be on a Topster, to be honest. I just feel like it lacks. I just feel like it's pretty low budget. Like it has a good ending as well, really crazy one, and overall it's like a good game. Yeah, it's like a good game, but I don't think it's like insane game to be on a Topster. I also think that Outlast Whistleblower is better because it has better villains. Yeah, I think villains is what kind of Outlast lacks actually. Outlast Whistleblower has actually really good villains. Uh, but again, it's really short to be on a Topster. And I think, for example, Outlast 2 is it's amazing. I'm gonna place it here. I think it's really underrated, and I feel like it has everything. It has insane environments. It has, you're in a village, which is really immersive, really creepy, and then you go into school, which is also really immersive and creepy. One of the really creepiest moments I have there. Um, and the villains are such a good. There's so much good villains. There's so much good like fuck ups that gonna happen with the story and everything. And yeah, I definitely would like recommend to play this. I feel like it's a really good game, really good horror game. And Outlast Trials, I don't know. I don't know. I liked it before, but right now I don't know. I don't think it's that good to be honest. I liked it when it started, you know, because I was really expecting like newer locations and like really newer puzzles and stuff, but it's kind of keeping like copy paste kind of stuff, um, with not that interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like it's a good game. I'm just trying to find like negative things, so it will not be on this top tier. That makes sense. Like it's a really good horror game, and really good fun time when you play it, especially with your friends. Is awesome. But even like as a solo player, I think it's really fun and really scary. But it's not going to be on this list, to be honest. Moving on. Then we're gonna go into more, let's say, psychology horrors. Okay. So obviously, the first psychology horror is Soma. One of the best games that I ever played. It's crazy. It feels like a movie. I just love the narrative. I love the story. I love the dialogues. And it's such an immersive game. It has such a cool environments. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm thinking about maybe some kind of puzzles are a bit hard to understand or like a bit boring, you can say, but I don't think there is like the problem of it. I just think it's like such a good complete package, and I think it deserves to be at the top, definitely. It's really really good game. Again, I just like this kind of uh psyche horrors, let's say, psychological horrors. Another psychological horror that isn't released yet, but you could already see it on my channel playing demo, a game that was delayed for about 4 years or something. People kind of lost hope on it, but right now the dev just make the video that it's gonna be releasing till this year, right? Which is in, let's say, few days, you can say. And that's Subliminal. And I know this doesn't have, this didn't release yet, so I'm gonna place it at the bottom because it's not fair. But I know that this game well stands out, and this game will be one of my favorites. And if this gonna continue as a franchise, I'm gonna keep following, and I'm gonna be really happy to see numerous changes to it, or I don't know how to say it. But yeah, it's such a good game. From what I played in the demo, it's crazy. I love the realistic graphics. I love the concept of subconsciousness and consciousness, and like exploring like the childhood memories and everything. I feel like it's such a cool thing, and I never saw any game with those kind of places. And I feel like it has this like a comforting and eerie atmosphere that it goes from. Yeah, it's like a backrooms, right? It's kind of like a mix of comfort and eeriness, let's say. So it's really interesting game, and I'm so looking forward for this game. The episode one will actually cost like €10 only, $10 only, because it's just you know, it I don't know. They just wanted to make 4 episodes, but it has like a 20 environments, 20 maps, which is a lot. Okay, so I would expect it could have like a 4 hours of gameplay. We'll see. I'm really looking forward to this one. Now there is the 3 places. What we gonna do with it? Now you're probably gonna say, okay, where is Silent Hill? Where is Resident Evil? I'm gonna say one thing. I'm not fan of this combat horror style. I don't know. Maybe, for example, Silent Hill could be something that I should look at, definitely. But I don't know. I feel like that I'm into more like, I'm into horror games where you have the atmosphere developed, and you don't have like a million monsters around you just rushing you and you can kill them with weapon or something. Okay, the only kind of horror game that I enjoy in this kind of genre was The Bunker, which had like a really light survival kind of mechanics. But other than that, Silent Hill not my cup of tea. And Resident Evil, same. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying, like it's not whatever. Next one, for example, PT. I don't know if you know, it's like a cancelled, actually. It's cancelled horror game. And it was from a Silent Hill series as well. It was like a short kind of game where you just play through like some room that kind of keeps being infinite. And people say it's the scariest game ever. No, like for me, I played it. I didn't feel that much scared, to be honest. But the game that kind of scares me a lot, and that was really indie game actually, was what's it called? I forgot the name. Amenti. Amenti. This is a Egyptian game. Again, it has a really realistic graphic. I can show you on Steam because I definitely know that a lot of people don't know about this game. I actually don't have it here, but I played it. It's such a great game. As you can see, the graphics are such a realistic. It has some really simple puzzles, but really good. The game is the most scariest game that I ever played because it has insane atmosphere, insane sound design, as I said, the realistic graphics, and there is so many cool ideas, so many cool jump scares, so many eerie scenes. Holy shit, this is crazy. I love Amanti. Crazy, like small indie game and can do this amount of damage. Really good game. Now we have two more places. I'm really thinking about like what next. From a frictional games, there is a Penumbras, which I'm not that much fan of. I like them, but I would not consider to be the best. Same for Rebirth. I like Rebirth, but it definitely has its own flaws. The Bunker, I really like Bunker. Bunker is actually close here, but I feel like it's... I don't think it deserves this spot. Or does it? I don't know. I don't think it does. What kind of does is For Sale, which is... For Sale is a game that I'm gonna put actually at the bottom. Because it doesn't like... It isn't that good game, okay? But it... I don't know. It just has so interesting graphic. Again, I'm gonna show you For Sale. It has such a cool graphic. You see? I love it. I don't know why. And you have this, like... This, you're a photographer, right? And so when you like put the... If I can even say, when you take the picture, you can see like some creepy stuff as well sometimes, which is really cool. And you simply just like taking a photo in a certain areas, and there is a cool puzzles, there is a cool atmospheres. The only problem that it kind of lacks is the jump scares itself and the monster encounters. So if you are really looking just only for the monster encounters, then I wouldn't recommend to play this game. However, if you're into atmosphere like me, I would definitely recommend to play this game. This game feels really cool. But again, this is something that is really subjective and not overall competing with those games, I would say. But I wanted to have it on this list. So yeah, we Resident Evil know. I was also thinking about Layers of Fear. However, I did not play it. I saw many videos on that and many, playthroughs and stuff, but I don't know. I think I should like maybe try to play it and see, but could be good actually, because I feel like there is no combat in Layers of Fear. I think it's just playthrough of, again, like a more psychological horror, let's say. I don't exactly know what I want to put again. But again, also one of my really favorite horror games, let's say, is Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. Which, overall you can say, oh, this is cringe franchise. But the third one is really good. It has such a good atmosphere, such a good scares, creepy elements, everything. It's really good. So I would also consider this, but it's still kind of like a low budget, you know? It's still like you played it once and that's it. It isn't anything like crazy. Um, so yeah. I don't know actually. Should I put bunker and then end it? I'm really thinking about if there is something that would like, oh, I want to have it on that list, you know? Like I'm really thinking about, but I guess no. So I'm gonna place it like this. And I'm gonna place it here, or no? Mm, maybe I could also put this FNAF as some certain game, because again, it's something that I was growing up on. It's like in my childhood. But again, the games aren't that good as itself. It's more about the lore and stuff. Um, but really like a good one. Again, I played the Secret of the Mimic, but I don't think it's that good. It's like the new one game, but I don't think it's that good to be honest. To put it on this list. Yeah, I'm gonna put bunker actually, and I'm gonna end it with this. I think bunker deserves the spot here. Isn't that good actually? I'm gonna place it over Subliminal like this, under Subliminal. So yeah, this is my final tier list, I would say. It has some really interesting takes. I mean, mostly it's just frictional games, you know, but still, yes, some interesting games that you could try, definitely. So yeah, that's my top star. Share yours in comments down below.